Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 854. This is The Marsh King's Daughter. The Marsh King's Daughter is a 2023 film that is directed by Neil Burger. This has Lionsgate Films, Roadside Attractions, STX Films, Brad Bale Pictures, and Anonymous Content Films. And I saw this movie on November 6, 2023 at AMC Westchester 18 in Westchester, Ohio. So this is based on the 2017 book of the same name by Karen Dionne, Dionne. This stars Daisy Ridley as Helena. Helena is an adult and she lives with her husband and daughter. And so things are a little bit different for Helena, as when she was a child, she used to live in the forest with her mom and dad. What she didn't know is that 2 years before she was born, her father, Jacob Holbrook, also known as the Marsh King, abducted her mother, and she spent her childhood in captivity. Several years later, we see Helena as an adult, and she has a husband, Stephen, and daughter, Mary Lord. And things take a turn for the worse when the police come to Helena's house and they told her that her father has escaped from prison. Apparently, there was an accident on the road that caused the bus to crash, and Jacob is on the loose. Now convinced that he will try to take her daughter, Helena sets out to outmaneuver the man who taught her everything she knows about surviving in the wilderness and wants to take revenge on him for not only what he did to her mother, but also what he did to her without her knowing at first that she was living in captivity. But she also wants to protect her family and her daughter from him. So she goes out to the forest and finds him, and she decides that she needs to take him down before anything bad happens. This was pretty good. So Daisy Ridley plays Helena in the film. Ben Mendelsohn plays Jacob Holbrook in the film, who is known as the Marsh King, and Helena Pelletier is known as the Marsh King's daughter. And we also see Jared Garrett Hedlund as Stephen Pelletier, who is Helena's husband. Karen Pistorius plays Helena's mother, who was abducted by the Marsh King, and this caused her to try to escape with Helena at some point in the beginning of the film. And this caused the Marsh King to get arrested. We also see Joey Carson as Mary Pelletier as Helena's daughter. And I really like this movie. It's definitely a thriller movie, but it's also a psychological movie as well, as Helena is trying to figure out how to protect her family from Jacob, the Marsh King, but also at the same time, she senses that he is near the house. And she doesn't actually see him, but she senses that he is here. And she wants to protect her family at all costs. But also at the same time, in order to do this, she must take down the man who thought was her father. When Helena was young, she thought her father was a good man. She doesn't think like that anymore, as she didn't realize that her father abducted her mother and they spent several years in the forest with their daughter. And now, when Helena is an adult, she realizes that she must take down this person in order to save her family. But the only problem is she must outmaneuver the man who taught her everything she needs to know to survive in the wilderness. Because the wilderness is Jacob's advantage. But even there are some things that Helena knows that her husband did not taught her, which she can use to her advantage. Oh yeah, this was pretty good. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie review of the Marsh King's Daughter. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.